Hey, what's up everyone? This is David Brown TV, and so you know what I like? The number 23. I was actually born today, August 23rd, and it just so happens that I'm turning 23. How awesome is that? Anyways guys, so last time on the How to Get Laid series, the series that probably won't actually get you laid unless you actually let your guard down, take some of this advice and say, hey, I'm willing to make a change, I'm willing to approach some new bitches and say, what's up ladies? I'm the man, and you want my number, alright? No, you don't want to be exactly like that. You don't want to be too cocky, because a lot of times girls don't like a guy that's cocky unless they're also funny as well. You know what I mean? So, last time I was talking about how not to be afraid to approach girls, which can be cool. You want to seem cool, confident, collective. Main thing is you want to be confident, right? If you're slouching over, that's a problem right there. Now another problem that I see a lot of guys mess up on is they approach a girl or a group of girls like they're about to fight them. And a lot of guys don't even realize this. But imagine there's a group of two girls, let's say at a club, but it doesn't matter. It could be at a bar, restaurant, it could be anywhere. It could be at a freaking ballpark, it could be at a playground, it could be two girls at a swing depending how old you are. It doesn't matter, alright? So there's these two girls. If you see them, lock eyes from let's say 15 feet away, 20 feet away, doesn't matter how many feet away, and you make a direct beeline to them, doesn't matter if you're smiling or not, because that smile could just come off as creepy as fuck. They're like, why is that guy smiling and walking directly towards us? Right away, those bitches' guards up. And when a girl's guard's up, you're already messed up, because a girl's guard is already high enough. You want to let her guard come down. Which way? Down, son. You want the guard to come down. That way, bitch mode turns off. A lot of girls have bitch mode, and you want it to turn it off. Turn that shit off, bro. So, think about it this way. If you were a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter, and anyone, if they were 5, 20, 25, 45, 95, could be a 70-year-old grandma. Picture a 70-year-old grandma locking eyes with you and then walking directly towards you. Even if she's throwing a smile at you, the first thing you're thinking is, what is up with this grandma? Why is she coming towards me? And when is she gonna leave? Now put your shoes in the position of those two girls at this club or whatever. You have this guy approaching you. He's smiling, but he's walking directly towards you, eyeing you out. 9 times out of 10, these girls are gonna be like, why is this guy approaching? When is he gonna leave? So, the guard is already up. What you want to do is, you want to casually kind of stroll by, and then, oh, you just notice these girls. You just happen to notice these girls. They were just happen to be in your path. Not, oh, hey, look at those girls, and walk directly towards them. No, that looks very confrontational, like you're trying to fight. And obviously you don't want to fight. Bitches love fighting, but you don't want to fight with these chicks. You just want to let their guard down, alright? Alright, so now that you've approached these girls in a non-confrontational manner, maybe you're just kind of like leaning over and to say, oh, what's up? But you don't want to say things like, what's up? Hey, how's it going? What's up? Does that sound awkward to you? Yeah, because they're going to be asked those same questions all the time. So let's put it into a scenario now. You're at a club. You see a group of two girls. One's pretty hot. She's an 8. The other one's super hot. She's a 9. Alright? No, let's make the 8 a 7. She's actually a little bit less attractive. The 9's hanging out with her, that way she feels like she's the center of attention. Alright, so now that we know not to beeline to these bitches, remember, that's a good way to memorize it. Don't beeline bitches, alright? You want to walk towards them, but like you're not walking to them, okay? So alright, you're walking up to these girls, and you don't want to say things like, hey, what's up? How's it going? To one girl. Because then, you're talking to one girl, and what is she going to be thinking? Oh, here's another guy hitting on me, and I just want to talk with my friend. No, what you want to do is, you want to get the whole group involved. You want to have a whole slumber party, alright? So what you want to do is, you want to go to the uglier girl, and you want to ask her a question. Now, the easiest way to ask a question is to make sure that this question is something that girls want to talk about. Now, girls love to talk, and the main thing they love to talk about is something they have an opinion on. So what you want to do is find a question that girls will have an opinion on that can be thrown out to anyone. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be true. Doesn't matter. You just want to be able to talk to a girl. So we're going to keep this gaming related. So let's pretend walking up, kind of notice these girls, and I say, hey, I want to get a female's perspective on something. Alright? Now you have their attention, and it's not, oh hey, he's just trying to hit on me. You're just trying to ask a question. Why would you be such a bitch and say no? No. A lot of girls aren't total bitches. So what you want to do is now make sure they feel comfortable by letting them know that you're not going to stay around very long. They want your presence to be there. So what you want to say is something like, I have to get back to my friends in a minute. This will only take a second. Now the guard is coming slowly down. Do you see what we did there? We've let their guard down, and these bitches, they're just about to get mind fucked. Literally mind fucked. No, we're not gonna actually mind fuck, and we don't want to trick girls. The main thing is we don't want to trick girls. We just want to be able to approach girls and for them to give us the same amount of respect as to say, hey, let's just have a conversation. You don't have to be crazy, bitch, ho. Alright, so now that they know we just want to ask them a question and they know they're not going to be very long, the guard is down. And then you can attack all full cylinders. And remember, engage everyone. If there's 2 girls, 3 girls, 17 girls, you want to approach and question them all. Alright, so now you need a question. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. You just want the girls talking. That way they feel more comfortable with you. Now, to keep this gaming related, why don't we just make up a gaming related question that you can ask girls? So, here's a good one that I just thought of. You go up to a group of girls. So now we've gone up to this group of girls, and so you want to say something like, hey, I was looking to get a girl's perspective on something. I only have a minute. I have to go join my friends, but my friend's girlfriend actually is kind of like an avid gamer, and a lot of my other guy friends thinks it's kind of weird and nag on him for it. Do you think it's weird for a girl to be into video games and stuff? Now they're going to give you 3 possible answers. They both will say yes, they both will say no, or one will say yes and one will say no. If they both say yes, you want to punish them. We're the gamers. Punish girls that say that. If they both say yes, say something like, oh, I just always found it attractive quality about a girl who wasn't afraid to be herself to have fun. Now they're going to have to demonstrate why they are a type of girl that's like that, or else, hey, this is a guy and he just doesn't care who we are. We don't play video games. Now if they say no, say something like, oh, that's awesome. I've always found it an attractive quality on girls who just weren't afraid to be themselves. It makes them more adventurous in my opinion. Now these girls have just received a compliment, but you weren't exactly complimenting them directly, and you weren't saying, oh, nice hair, pretty face. No, you gave them a compliment without actually complimenting them. Now if one girl says yes and one girl says no, let them explain and kind of battle amongst each other in a friendly way, and you just want to interject and give your opinions, but make sure that the girls feel comfortable and that they're just having fun, just having conversation now. Now do you see what we did there? In every scenario, you're just a guy, just there for talking. You weren't trying to hit on them. They've let their guard down, and now you just want to have a good conversation and make sure that these girls know that you're the type of guy that they want around. Boom! You just won, bro. You just won! Fuck yeah, bro. Hit that shit. Alright guys, if you want to give me the best birthday present of all time, hit the favorite button. It only takes 900 to get to the Canadian front page, and then you're just not helping me out, you're helping other gamers alike. We want to stand up, unite, and say, hey, what's up ladies, we are here, and we're gamers. That sounds super geeky, but whatever, I don't give a shit. They should know our presence, right? Help other gamers out, bros. Peace.